Today, I'm gonna start sharing more about myself. Yes, I make music, but that's just a fraction of who I am. Today, I'm gonna start documenting my life and show you the different aspects of myself I love. I realized that in order to thrive in my art, I also need to prioritize my home life as well. And often I would feel like me working on my home, doing laundry, dishes, or cleaning would be wasted time that I could be working, making music, or making content. So I figured, why not bring people along that journey? Why not just make content about the things I avoid doing? Why not turn it into something enjoyable? I love cooking, going out to eat good food. I love gardening. I love drawing. I love taking care of my skin. I love my partner Kayli and my dog Moka. Today's the start of me attempting a vlog. Or honestly, I just want to call it a short film. I just want to make a collection of short films that showcase my life and then share it on this platform, and hopefully y'all resonate with it. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a slight lisp when I talk from my underbite. My front teeth always kept their distance from each other. Sharing this part of my life has always been something I've been a little fearful of, but I've come to terms with the fact that you'll never truly feel ready to start. So today, I'm starting. My name is AKINYEMI. I'm a Nigerian-American artist born in Queens, New York. I moved to Los Angeles with my partner Kayli around November of 2022, and I still consider myself adjusting to the change from the East Coast to the West Coast. I call myself a multi-hyphenate artist. I love to rap, I love to sing and produce beats. I love making films and taking photos. I love drawing and getting certain ideas out in whatever medium that feels right for the project. I love watching YouTube and immersing myself in films at the theater. As I film myself doing chores and things around the house, I'm finding that I'm bringing beauty into the mundane, and I love that. My story isn't one that's overambitious with a lot of peaks and valleys, or one that'll necessarily make you feel extremely happy or sad. I never want to be a clickbait YouTuber that will draw you into a video using your emotions against you and what you're missing or why you shouldn't do something. You can go elsewhere for that. I just want to use these videos as opportunities to be real, to be me, to be human, you know what I mean? Writing these scripts and sharing them is therapeutic, in a similar way as journaling feels. I want to be as transparent with my journey of growing up and finally feeling like an adult. Through these vlogs, I want to show how there's beauty in the regular things in life, like building a compost. And we should prioritize the mundane parts of life as much as we do our work as well. I used to have a really beautiful garden when I was in New York, and I miss it often, especially when I'm cooking. I used to go outside and pick some green onions or tomatoes and use them in the dish I was cooking. I vividly remember the day I made a full salad from my garden. I was so happy. I had lettuce, tomatoes, mint, green onion, all harvested from my garden at home. The one thing I miss the most about my New York garden is having a compost. We got this same black tumbling compost, and it was so much fun to spin it and to know that you were building something that wasn't there before. I love drinking homemade coffee and knowing that the coffee grounds were still being put to use after I was done. I used to look up the ratios I needed for compost, and articles would say, oh, you need 30 browns to 1 green ratio. We always drink a lot of coffee, so that was an easy goal to reach. I love knowing that the food I eat still has a purpose after it's done nourishing my body. Next month, I turn 29. That's crazy to think I'm almost 30. But I still feel like I'm just figuring this adult thing out. I'm just starting to get my home in order. I finally feel like I have a productive space to work and lock in. We've been in a perpetual state of moving, and unboxing for the past year and a half that we've been in Los Angeles. But setting up this compost in the backyard, that makes me feel like I got it together. Thank y'all.